Good morning and welcome to our intergenerational service today. So good to see everybody, and I'd just like to express gratitude for us being here. After 2 years of no in-person services, it's so nice. We'll now have the ringing of the conch shell. The ringing of the conch shell signifies the start of the service. Please sit quietly. Thank you. Please rise for the meditation, followed by the chanting of the Vandana Tisarana by a congregation in Pali and English. This can be found on page 165 of the Brown Book. Please be seated. Please turn to the Sutra Verses Reaffirming the Vows on page 117 in the red Shodo Shinshu book.
Rain down upon all
Rise and turn to page 126 in the Jodo Shinshu in the Red Book. 126. The Golden Chain of Love. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love
that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.
Please continue to stand for the Gatha at this altar on page 16 of the Brown Book. Today's Dharma talk will be given by our own Bob Nishida, member of our temple. He's our speaker today. Thank you. Thanks, Bob.
Before I start my Dharma talk this morning, I'd like you folks to be aware of something that I saw. The rubbish man came, and so I said, oh, I better go pick up my bin. As I went down, he was about 2 houses down from me. For some reason, I looked and I seen a plastic bag coming out, and I said, oh, note to myself, I better tie the plastic bag so that it won't come out of the bin or anything that way, so you won't be in the neighbor's yard or anything. So hence, I've been tying the plastic bag like a knot and put it in, even though it goes in the bag, I tie it in a knot. Anyway, my talk this morning is, as we always, lately we see in the news about pandemic and everybody get mad about this and that, and I thought, okay, maybe I'll do a talk on why do we get mad? And I'm thinking, well, I'm not sure this would be pertaining to all of you, but as I look back through many ages ago, and I started thinking about, how about these 3 thoughts? So one is out of sync. By that I mean is like, you know, when you see people two people turning the rope and you trying to jump in. If you don't sink right, you're going to get all tangled in the rope, right? So I told myself, okay, that might be one reason out of sync. In other words, as I was working, I was thinking to myself, some people like to work fast and some people like to work slow. So you think to yourself, well, whoever you're working with, you try to go accordingly. You try to sink in so that if the person is slow, just go slow. Don't get mad. But a lot of times, right, you say, why is the guy going so fast? Or why is he going so slow? Just sink in, then you don't have to get mad about that. That's one thought. And the second thought was, many of us have different misunderstanding. And, you just go along with it and not get mad. How about I read you this email that might make you think something about it. A man feared his wife wasn't hearing as well as used to, and he thought she might need a hearing aid. Not quite sure how to approach her. He called on the family doctor, discussed the problem. The doctor told him there's a simple informal test the husband could perform to give the doctor a better idea about what her hearing loss is like. So the doctor told her, okay, you stand about 40 feet away from her and talk normal. And if she doesn't hear you, go 30 feet. If not, go 20, and then 10. And if she still doesn't hear you, go close and then. So that night, the husband said, okay, she's cooking dinner, she's in the kitchen. This is about 40 feet away. So he tells, honey, what's for dinner? Yes, she was 40 feet away and no response. Then he went 30 feet, still no response. 20 feet, no. 10 feet, so he finally went right behind her. Honey, what's for dinner? And you're gonna love this one. Ralph, I told you for the 5th time, chicken. Now that I got you all laughing. My other idea was, we're all different, no matter, even between your siblings. No two people think alike. That's a reason it's a good reason because, you get two different views, but because we're different, and people get mad for that reason or other, like right now, because of the pandemic, there's a lot of people who wants to travel, and lately it's been a news about either Europe or Australian people who are planning to go to Japan, studying and Japanese and everything, and they had a lockdown. The other person saying, oh, I did all this and preparing all this and then locked down on me. And for selfish reason, they should understand the pandemic, so be more understanding. Well, even here in Hawaii, we had a lockdown, but because of the difference, people get mad. So we have to change our attitude. Maybe the attitude of being more compassionate or understanding would make a big difference, but because we're selfish, we want our way, so that's why half the time we get mad. But there's no sure yellow brick road for all of us. Every one of us have a different yellow brick road to follow, but we should be more compassionate and understanding. I know my talk was going to be short, so I decided to put another talk. This one also I got from the email from a friend. Imagine that you won the following prize in a contest. Each morning you bank will deposit $86,400 in your private account for your use. However, this prize has a rule. The said rule is everything that you didn't spend during each day would be taken away from you. You may not simply transfer money into some other account. You may only spend it. Each morning you awake, the bank opens your account with another $86,400 for the day. The bank can end the game without warning at any time. You can say, game over. You can close the account and you will now receive a new one. What would you personally do? You will buy anything and everything you want, right? Not only for yourself, but for people you love and care. For every people you don't know, even people you don't know, because you can't possibly spend all that on yourself, right? You will try to spend every penny and use it all because you knew you would be replaced in the morning, right? Actually, this game is real. Shocking? Yes. Each of us already a winner of this prize. We just can't seem to see it. Each morning we awake to receive 86,400 seconds as a gift of life. And when we go to sleep at night, any remaining time is not credited to us. What we haven't used up for the day is forever lost. Yesterday is forever gone. Each morning the account is refilled, but the bank can dissolve your account at any time without warning. So what will you do with your 86,400 seconds? Those seconds are worth so much more than the same amount in dollars. Think about it and remember to enjoy every second of your life because time races by so much quicker than you think. So take care of yourself, be happy, love deeply, help others, and enjoy life. He is wishing you a wonderful and beautiful day. Start spending. In closing, my aspiration is we forget that waking up each day is the first thing we should be grateful for. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters. Buddha's phrase, Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. What a great thought to cherish every second. Thank you. Please rise for the Gatha Hotoke-sama on page 74 in the Brown Book.
Oh, were my eyes blinded by passions, do not see the brilliant light which embraces me. The great compassion never tires, always casting light upon me. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to our service. And Cynthia, you might have some announcements. I will say, sorry, I'm using the mask today, but I just want to remind everyone to stay safe because I work in the hospital. I don't want to take any chances with anybody. I feel very good. I've been very safe for 2 years, been very thankful. But so that's why I hope everybody could hear me.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, Prudence couldn't be with us this morning because she has something else going, so she asked me to do the announcement. Let's see. Next week's service is Dana Day and Pet Remembrance. So the offering that you give at the service next week is donated to the Honolulu United Buddhist Women's Association to help fund their annual Dana Awards to support 4 nonprofit organizations, one of which is always the Project Dana. So we encourage everyone to support this good cause. And those of you who want your pets remembered next week, please bring pictures of your pets and place them on the altar when you get here. Our guest speaker that day will be Dr. Michael Chiang, and he has over 25 years of teaching experience at the University of Hawaii in Manoa, where he teaches family resource management and family public policy. His focus is in gerontology, so it should be a very interesting topic or speech. I think that's it. So, any other announcements? Dennis? Nothing? Okay. Well, thanks again for joining us. Please remain safe and healthy throughout the week. And we hope to see you all next Sunday. And please go next door for refreshments. You can either stay with us or you can take a bag and go. Thanks.